Hello everyone and welcome to Driver 1 on the iPhone, the iOS version. I am playing this today as it is now possible through the emulator of TouchHLE. Currently the only versions that can play Driver 1 iOS is through a couple of builds that have been released on the Driver Madness Discord, so you'd have to go there if you want to play it yourself. Because the regular TouchHLE does not work with this game specifically. But anyways, the latest version for the driver version TouchHLE is only for Android, unfortunately, which sucks because I want to play on PC. Because it's on Android, I'm playing on PC. I am using a NoxPlayer for an Android emulator, and then TouchHLE is another emulator for iPhones. And basically, I'm using an Android emulator, and inside the Android emulator, I'm using an iPhone emulator to play this. And I have it all set up. It took me a while, but I think it'll be worth it. I'm going to be playing on original difficulty. I'm going to see how far I can play, because I don't know if the whole game is fully playable, because there are some issues. There are three main issues. Issue number 1, FMVs do not play. So, unfortunately, those will be missing. Issue number 2, the radio is semi-broken. As you can see right here, the music doesn't loop or change tracks on the same file or whatnot, because the music should have looped in the main menu, but it didn't. But in the game, the radio, this next song won't play, instead it'll just go silent like it is right now. But I can change the radio station so it won't stay silent. And now, the final issue, issue number 3, is, I think with NoxPlayer specifically, there is a major graphical bugs. But the good news is, for whatever reason, pausing the game resolves this, so I'll just simply pause at the beginning of each mission, which, if that annoys you, apologies, but it's the only way. But with all that explanation out of the way, without further ado, let's begin. Also, I modified the game file slightly so there's less HUD on screen, because I am playing with a controller, so those buttons are not needed. So it'll be a lot cleaner interface. Also, this will probably be like one of the very few videos that aren't of mine that are not in 16:9, if I can figure out how to do that. And I also don't know how, before I cut myself off, I don't know how far I can play. I'm going to try to see if I can play it all to the end. If I can, well, you'll know by the title of the video. Let's begin. Alright. Like I said, broken graphical issues. But if we pause, it fixes.
Next up, I have something that will hit your heart. Taste this bliss.
Yeah, the custom HUD I did is I removed a lot of the HUD elements, and I moved the speedometer to the bottom right corner. I don't 100% know if I got... The joystick was a little tricky to get set up, but I think I got it just good enough in a way I like it. I don't know if any of this music's copyrighted. I want to believe it's not, and it was just made for the game itself, so it shouldn't get flagged on YouTube. Not that it's a problem for me. I don't monetize my videos anyways. Ah, crap. I need lap and speed still. And there's speed. Okay, I just need the reverse 180. Oh crap. My steering wheel must not be 100% good. I'm gonna have to retry again. When I need a code at a grocery store. I'm gonna adjust the audio slightly. I think the music's a bit too loud. So I'm gonna adjust that real quick. Yeah, even failed attempts to graphical bugs come back, which is a bit annoying, but let's try 70 and see how that works. Okay. I think that's better. The music was just louder than the game audio, so I had to turn it down a bit. I'm so used to Syndicate's controls when doing an interview, I'm messing it up for doing it for here. Ugh. My controls aren't fully being detected. It was just a small problem. Okay, there's 180, which is what I was trying to do to begin with. Okay. We just need speed and reverse 180, I think. Which speed is kind of hard to get. Ah. I'm sorry, man. Try again. I can do this. I've done it before, but I was using D-pad controls, which might be maybe my mistake of not using. My control didn't activate. So the Nox controls touch to screen mapping isn't 100% flawless. It sometimes doesn't detect my input for some reason. Oh. Okay, that's slalom done. Oh, come on. Maybe I should switch this control scheme to D-pad. I'm struggling pretty bad otherwise. They even give you an extra 30 seconds, I think. Reverse 180. That's the only one I was missing before. Now I'm having trouble with speed. Yeah, I don't think my steering's fully working like I thought it was. I may have to adjust that a bit. How fast does it want me to go? I'm literally flooring it. My steering is ignoring me sometimes. Oh my gosh.
Next up, I have something that'll hit your hot, tasty place.
Okay, there's both of those. How is that not a reverse 180? I hate this game. There's also a radio station called Call FM on GTA. Seems like each time I press a new button, my steering... Okay. I just need lap and reverse 180. What sucks is it seems like each time I press a button, my other control is... stops working. Will you just count, please? But no, my steering for some reason. I may have to change up my controls a bit. It's being a pain in the ass. And then on top of that, I have to do this every freaking time. Really weird that this speed test only counts whenever it only counts whenever I just need to slalom now. As long as my steering doesn't fail me, I should have this. There we go, finally. Finally. And also there's no horn button or fast steering button, sadly. On mobile.
It's us. So listen, we want to use you on a big job. No hassle. Should be real sleepy. You want it?
Heck yeah, brother. You have to use a little bit of mouse. Because my controller can only touch certain parts of the screen. After going through the game files, the traffic cars and the mission scripts are straight up just ported from the PC version of Driver 1. In fact, the entire iPhone version is basically a port of the PC version. The only thing that's really different is the music and the player car textures. I guess rims too. There's quite a few differences, but the traffic and the mission scripts are literally just straight up PCs. They're one-to-one. Because the mission scripts even have the original year date in them still. So that means all bugs that the PC version had, the iOS version has as well. Because they were a bit lazy, in my opinion. They could have done more of this version. I was trying to use left trigger and right trigger, or L2 and R2. Oh, right. I forgot to have some audio modifications. I guess I forgot to remove those. Well, I hope you don't mind Driver 2 cop dialogue. And Driver 1. I'm too far in to want to restart this playthrough, not to mention I failed way more times than I should have with the parking garage. I noticed there was actually an error. Well, not an error. There's actually a downgrade to the iOS version of the PC version. All the traffic cars, non-player cars, don't have any damage model or textures whatsoever. I mean, maybe they still do, but they just simply don't use them for whatever reason. And I don't understand why. Because they use their high models and low LOD models. It'd be nice to see that restored in this version. Oh yeah, and then... Come on. Well done. You have 2 new messages.
It's me. You did good. We gotta get a real hot car. We gotta get it out of here by afternoon. We need plates change. Respray, man. We need a whole goddamn workout. Get yourself down.
That's
here
weird.
and get to work.
They censor the word damn in the text, but don't censor the actual word
Hot.
dialogue. I don't really get it. I don't know which one.
Name's Ticco, and I heard about you. I heard a lot about you. I need a ride. Don't bring no
Okay,
change.
I'm gonna do this one just because of the memes. I couldn't even tell it was nighttime at first because I couldn't even tell it was nighttime at first because of the broken textures at first. And I don't even know if they're fully fixed. It's possible some things could still be broken, but it's definitely a lot worse before I paused the game. I need to fix my turning, looking left and right. For some reason it's reversed, like inverted. Pressing right will make me look left, and pressing left will make me look right. Also, I do see a texture issue. The transparency on the lights seem to have a really small square around it. But honestly, I don't care. This is a new experience for me. I have played Driver 1 on PC and PlayStation. PC up to a certain point. Whoops, I forget RB is not the honk. It is the change. I have it mapped for RB and LB to change to press the radio buttons at the top of the screen. Which I wonder if I should have removed those too. Oh well. The less stuff on the screen. I thought about bringing back the classic PSX sound effects, honestly, because I don't really like the voice acting on this version of the game. PSX or PC version. And yes, that's possible. All the audio files are exposed in WAV format, so you can easily just modify all of it. Safe zone. I don't think that GPS route's showing me the proper way to go. Well, I thought I had a safe zone, but either the voice acting just really quiet, or the music's still too loud. I'm going to turn it up to 50. Because you can barely even hear him. Also, PC versus checkpoints. If I'm playing on original difficulty, though, you think checkpoints shouldn't be a thing. Yeah, they even have smoke for the other vehicles. So I really don't understand why they removed the damage models and textures. Well, I say they removed it, but I looked in the game files. The damage textures are still there, and there is still calls for damage. There is still strings for damage model, so it must just be disabled, or they broke it somehow. His memory just got better. And then this happy music's playing. This is why I wish I still dynamic music on PSX version is still the best. They really should have based the iOS version off of the PlayStation version, not the PC version, where there are a lot of issues that the PC version has. The cop wanted system is really funky, like the fact that you can't even lose them whenever you start a chase. I mean, you can, but it's really difficult. You have to stay out of sight while they're chasing, because they have this instant really respawn, which is stupid. Somehow that cop didn't see me. I'm changing the station. Yeah, for some reason the game freezes for a second or two when I change the radio station. I'll try to see if I can get the video in 4:3, because otherwise, I mean, even if I can't, the sides are black. I wanted to get it in 16:9, but I just could not figure out a way to do it. I gave up. I'm not even paying attention. What mission are we on? I guess I'll find out. Da, 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 da. To be continued. It must... Yeah, it must be still Ticco, like... Oh my gosh, why is the screen white? Oh, okay. Again, texture bug. But I wasn't expecting the whole screen. It must be the sun flare. It does go all white while the texture bug's active. For some reason, pausing the game skips to the next track. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, this is a continuation of Ticco's ride. Now we're actually using Ticco's ride, I guess. Or no, is it the other one? I don't know. I don't play Driver 1 enough. All I know is you start off just doing, you basically just do a bunch of odd jobs throughout the whole game until finally the ending. We're gonna kill the president. Okay, gotta save the president. President runtime. That's all I know. I doubt I've ever even played every mission in the game since you have different paths you can branch across to play on different missions. This GPS route sucks. I'm making my own. I might get cops here. Hopefully I don't. Easy. I had felony that whole time. Well, I did have cops at the beginning, but I lost them and they just never found me again. Okay, we should get more answering machine stuff now. Yep. You have one new message.
Rufus here. I've been watching the progress,
Rufus.
boy. Come meet me at the Electric Lady Lounge on Ocean. We're gonna talk. No tail, you dig?
I don't dig. If only... Yeah, actually no. Let's be like, if only I had a real Android phone, but nah, I don't need one. Because recording would be a pain in the butt on there. This is probably the most suitable way for YouTube. I just wish the PC version for this current build of TouchHLE for driver iOS was available. I mean, maybe it is, but I can't figure out how to get access to it if it is. So, NoxPlayer with TouchHLE, I chose. Oh yeah, I forgot cruise control's a thing. I'll probably never use it. I don't really get the point of it. I guess so you don't go over the speed limit. But I'm going to tell you that right now, that is stupid. That gets get rid of the whole point of the game. You should want the speed at all times to beat the timer. And for whatever reason, because I tried, by giving them a respawn timer, and it works, except you don't instantly lose them like you should. Instead, the game, basically it seems like the out of sight timer still goes through, and there's no check to see if there's no one chasing. Like, it's a mess. I don't know why PC versions like this. I approve of having max cops increased to 4, but I don't approve of there not being a respawn on these cops. Well, I hit some sort of save. I don't get it. It seems like it's broken, because I should have hit it. I should have hit a safe zone, but yet the cops, like, at first it worked, and then they're still spawning again. Like, clearly something's just broken with the cops on the PC version. And the reason why I say PC version is iOS is literally just a port of PC, as I mentioned before. The FMV for meeting Rufus would have played, but unfortunately, FMVs don't work currently. And eventually they'll release this probably on the main branch of TouchHLE once when it's in a more stable state. I didn't quite hear the story. If the cops had him, it makes sense to be in the back of a squad car, but not a van like the PC version does. But I don't remember what they say he's in. If it's I think it's just said armored car, which I guess van kind of also fits that category. I don't know. Are chases broken? They might be broken. Oof. I mean, I can always play the game again whenever it's in a even more stable condition. I actually have to ram it. I forget it's not like Driver 2 where you can just scrape against it. That's another thing to add to the broken list. Some chases might be broken. They aren't broken immediately, as oh, where am I going? Okay, I need to turn around. Yeah, the stupid GPS can't make up its mind which way I should go. I'm going this way because I can cut across it here. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just mod this game heavily to get PlayStation dynamic music and the restored damage models for the from the PC cars. Also, they goof with the car models, and for player car models, the black for underneath the hood and trunk is completely missing. Should lose him here soon. There we go. I'm curious. Okay. That's interesting. So the safe zones work differently on PC. Instead of outright stopping the cops from respawning, they actually get a respawn timer only then. That's kind of stupid, though. Well done. My car's also on fire. You have 2 new messages. Ooh, I'm doing this one.
This baby's got the kind of injection horsepower that'll make you drool like you just spent 6 months in quarantine. Needs to get to an associate of ours before 7. See, he's got a job lined up for her already, so looks like it's gonna be tight. And it ain't gonna be no good to him if you get it there wrecked. Man, this baby's gonna look like it just rolled out of the factory. Man, he don't even wanna know anybody.
How many times are you gonna say man?
Let alone touch the leather. Get here real soon, or some other cat's gonna get the job.
Meow. I'm a cat.
Coming up, our new
This thing should
UL2.
take this puppy home. And if I had to guess, the damage is... Well, actually, it should be. Again, I never played enough of the PC version, or for a reason, actually. Yeah, this thing goes 110, 11 miles an hour. Unlike the regular cars that go around to 80. $114. Okay. Yeah, and honestly, yeah, the only custom audio I have is the police radio in it. It's because I really don't like the iOS version or the PC version. Cop radio. And I still think Driver 2's is the best sounding. So I had replaced it, and I just simply forgot to switch it back for this video or playthrough. There's not enough music in this game. The problem with keep me hearing different tracks throughout the entire playthrough. I wish I had my dynamic music. Oh. I can't tell. Is the damage increased or is it the same still? Yeah. iOS version introduced an easy mode for most mission scripts. If you have the game difficulty set to that. I have it set to the original because I am a pro. Except for the horrendous attempts I did for interview this playthrough. That's because, again, I think some of my controls aren't responding properly like they should be. But it's as good as it's gonna get, and honestly, after I've gotten past that, it's been mostly pretty much smooth. That's because most of the time I don't even need to worry about doing those maneuvers. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It definitely doesn't seem like the car you have as... I don't know if they increased it for iOS or if PC just didn't reduce your max HP a ton. Like it did on PlayStation for this mission. Lose the tail. I did lose the tail. This is exactly the problem with PC. I should probably stop complaining because people probably don't like to hear that. Bait for a trap.
That's one wise Caucasian. So maybe you figure it out. Use the bait. Call me, man.
Use what bait?
Yeah, I'll have
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
D'Angelo's been messing with our shit again. We want one of our drivers to take him out so he don't show his face tonight. If you want in, buzz me. The number you got's gonna be good for a couple of hours.
Unfortunately, that would probably be broken since it's a chase mission.
D'Angelo's been messing with
Oh,
our
I have to go back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do bait for a trap.
We're setting a trap. Now you want
Oh, for a second there, my screen went away. I wonder if it was trying to play the FMV, but it failed. I was worried the game might have crashed. So far, so good. Alright. I keep forgetting I have to pause every time. It's so annoying. Oh, look, it's nighttime. I would have never guessed. It looked like daytime before I fixed the graphical issues.
Hey, we're back with late breaking news. Price of gas jumped to $1.30 per gallon today. They say it'll go up again.
To me, the skybox looks too bright for this time of day. Oh wait, I forget, the PC version made nighttime really bright for some reason. Let's try changing the station for a bit. It sucks because each time I need to pause at the beginning of the mission, it skips a song, and it could be a song we haven't heard before. Or at least a song we haven't fully listened to. Also, the music's also on .wav, so you could add your own music to the game if you wanted. For some reason, it just doesn't like switching between B and A. I guess this game also lacks the rear mirror like PC had. With it being a port and all, it makes me wonder how much of the stuff could still be left over in the game files. You piece of garbage. Couldn't even tell it was dead because there's no damage model or textures. I'm playing on original difficulty and it died so easily. By original, does it mean freaking normal? Probably. So there's no hard difficulty in this game. I'm gonna go around because I'm almost dead. Whoops, I switched the station. My finger slipped. There's like only 4 radio stations in this game. Still more music variety than the PC version, I think, though. My car's almost destroyed. Okay, I rammed him. Was it not hard enough or enough? Well, this version doesn't have... Either they rephrased it and removed some of the swearing, or this version isn't censored at all. Are you kidding me? I'm pretty sure don't lose him. I don't really have much of a choice now that he messed up. I don't think I can flip him back over. And I'm gonna die before I even get the chance to do it. You wrecked your car. So stupid. I don't want to do last checkpoint. That's cheating. I mean, that was tempting, but I'm gonna say no checkpoint playthrough, as well as This one's played at daytime on the PlayStation version. I don't know if... I'm assuming PC must do it at night. What is just a Pink Panther theme? So this is like some sort of jazz radio station. It's really annoying that there's no preservation whatsoever for these older iPhone games, which is exactly what the point of TouchHLE is for. As far as I know, there is no other emulators out there for old iPhone games like this. I wanted to maybe insert the FMVs in editing, but I don't know. The problem is I don't play enough Driver 1 to know which FMVs go where. I probably just won't worry about it. Okay, this time he better not flip his car over. That was bullcrap. I noticed the cop speech is disabled for this mission. Oh, my finger slipped. Muscle memory for trying to activate fast there. Which is LB. I wanted to have the radio station on D-pad, but I ended up using it for the looking left to right and back buttons. I was going to use right joystick for that, or left trigger, right trigger, as I said before, but it just wasn't really which left trigger, right trigger was working, but pressing them together was not working. It was not wanting any of that. And I'm pretty sure I already mentioned this earlier, so now I'm just repeating myself. Oh, seriously, that almost killed me. That's so stupid. I have to be careful again. I've noticed that I don't think I actually need to ram him hard. I just need to get into the circle that his vehicle's in. So I could probably be gentle or even not even ram him, just scrape it. I need to get rid of this cop first. Oh, never mind. Safe zone. So let's try just entering the circle. Or not. Are you That's such bullcrap. I should not have taken that much damage from a single hit because he pushed a van in the middle of the road. I'm getting tired of redoing this mission. I should have already beat it by now, but no, the game decided that he's going to flip his car over and make the mission impossible to beat. I'm going to assume it's because they didn't... PC version is trapped, gangsters are broken, and they flip really easily. Which makes me now realize this was probably a mistake picking this mission. Something else that I think this is just an iOS version fail, but the spin, there is a fast spin wheel texture for the car in this game, but it's not used for some reason. I've seen it in the game files, and I've even ported it to Redriver too. In fact, I don't think the hubcaps even fall off, do they? Like, the iOS version has some pros, but it feels like it has a lot of cons compared to the PlayStation and PC version. Just because whoever worked on this didn't have a clue what they're doing. At least that's what it feels like at times. You pushed a car in front of me again. They almost did it again. This time I have plenty more health. Ow. I'm wondering if my health is just really low on this mission in general for some weird reason. Which is a weird choice on the dev's part, if that's the case. Okay. So I need him to not flip his vehicle over. So what would be the fastest route? I guess going over this hill. So I need to be careful to make sure he doesn't flip. Come on, stupid. Don't lose him. It's not my fault if I do. Are you kidding me? This is a joke. It should not... Nothing should be this bad. And on top of that, it's the crappy Driver 1 physics, so I can't flip a car back over once it's been flipped over. Okay, I'm breaking my rule for this mission. This is so bad. Like... Oh, never mind, I'm not breaking it, because there is no actual checkpoint in this mission. Okay, this is my last attempt. It happened again. I'm trying the other mission. That's such bullcrap. Not only did the AI act stupid there and keep rubbing against the wall for some weird reason, and then he flips his car again. Because, again, the physics are broken for traffic cars not to be used as pursuers on the PC and iOS version. At least I'm assuming that's what's happening. A lot of the songs on Cult FM really do remind me of some old rock bands, like Guns N' Roses and stuff like that. I don't know, it looks like he's slowly getting farther away from me, but maybe that's just my imagination. Well, he's definitely gonna lose me now. He's stuck on that corner. If I could just get the gangster to follow me, at least I'm assuming he's a gangster, to follow me onto the freeway and get me in a straight line, then I should be good. Because I think part of the problem is when he rubber bands, he turns too sharply and his card begins to tip. And once it tips, it's over. And because the iOS version fixed the bug, I don't know if PC has it fixed it either. But basically, the whole launching the car into the air by hitting it at just a right angle from the underside and top side doesn't work here. It seems like they have proper collision on the top and bottoms of the cars in this version of the game. So I can't even get the car back on its wheels utilizing that. Because that's the only way a car can get back on its wheels is if it goes in the air. Once it flips, it's done. You're over. And driver 1. Follow me. I'm just trying not to get too far away, I guess. No, that's it. I'm done. We're doing a different mission. In fact, I might even cut this entirely out of the video. Undercover, load saved game. I guess I should be manually saving. I'm glad there's an autosave. I have to do this mission because this retarded version saves you after you pick a mission and not before. Are you joking? I'm about to get very frustrated and may have to call it for the session. Like, what makes him decide, oh, wow, look at that wall over there. I'm going to go ram it for no freaking reason when I should be following my target in a straight line. Like, I don't understand. I guess this was what I get for not... It's because I didn't manually save. If I had manually saved, this wouldn't be an issue. I guess from now on I shall manually save after every mission. So that way I don't have to rely on the stupid autosave. Unless autosaving is the only save in this game, which in that case, it's stupid. Well, it's not stupid, but if it's saved before I pick the mission, then it wouldn't be stupid. But it's stupid that it saves after picking a mission. I do have to wonder if PC version is this bad as well on this mission. To me, it just seems like his pathfinding is just broken. Yeah. Cult FM reminds me a lot of Guns N' Roses, AC/DC. I don't know what else. Yeah, I wanted to try to get the easy way out. Trying to load a checkpoint? No, not allowed. I want to try to get the easy way out, switching to a different mission. No, not allowed. The game is not letting me take any easy way outs. It is gonna make me suffer. I just realized cop speech is working now, when it wasn't last time, so it must have been bugged. I thought it was just disabled for the mission. For now, they're going to respot me because... So it seems like the safe zones do two things. The first is increase give a cop respawn timer, and then the second is greatly reduce their line of sight and how far away they can see you. He's gonna see me again because he's still actually chasing me. It seems like they stop moving once they lose you, though, as well, of the safe zone. So that's handy. Again, I don't know how much of that is intentional and how much of it is bugged. Okay, follow me. Don't run into any walls. Although traffic probably isn't going to help you with that. Yeah, I think cops is supposed to be disabled. I don't think it's supposed to be enabled for this. Don't lose him. No promises. He's trying to ram me. He's driving kind of slow. Maybe I should drive in cruise control for once. He's an undercover cop just like me. I wish traffic would move. I wonder if he's invincible. He almost flipped. I'm gonna slow down a bit. Get out of the way, van. We're almost there. I don't like how much he's jerking that wheel back there. But as long as we drive at these slow speeds, he should be fine. Hopefully. Oh crap, we missed the turn. Oh my god, finally. Stop pushing against my vehicle. I guess I'll keep that on the video, I guess, just to show how bullcrap it was. I have timestamps. Maybe I'll have a separate timestamp for when I actually have a successful attempt. Moving on. Finally. At least the error wasn't on my part. The Informant. Okay. I think we're on the final Miami mission. This is the last one, I think, right? Catch Jesse. This is different from the PlayStation version. PlayStation version starts you off in the normal, usual starting spot. This thing isn't wanting to turn very good for some reason. Okay. Is the monorail system longer on PC? Maybe not. Maybe this is about the same. I'd assume it's about the same. Seriously? Too slow, man. That's not... Restart. There's definitely no checkpoints on this mission. I don't even know why they bother including that in the menu if there's no checkpoints in the mission. This thing just... I think my steering is biting me in the butt again. Move! Man, I wish I knew what the path for this thing was. I guess I really should pay more attention to where the railroad tracks are at, because I'm going to lose them again. Or her. I swear it's so much faster here than it is on PlayStation. Oh my gosh, traffic. So I know it's gonna go around this building. So that will help me catch up a bit here. Now I don't know where it's gonna go. Oh, it has to go this way, but...
Alright. It's partly cloudy outside. A little too hot for weather and spikes. Cool it down with this cool. Sweetest cloud drift.
So where are we going? Okay. Yeah, this path is completely different than what it is on PlayStation. Good job.